Gorgeous, welcome back to the channel. This is Hekterios. This is going to be our full moon reading for September 6, 2017. This is also going to be doubling as our weekly reading for September 4th through the 8th, 2017. This week's energy is dominated by the full moon, so that's why I'm going ahead and doing them together. Energetically, I feel like this full moon is aligned with a feeling of initiation. Like there is a feeling of trial and challenge, but that is pushing us through a transition. And this is the full moon coming off of the past dark moon solar eclipse, so that transitional energy is still very high from the eclipse. And I feel like whatever changes, whatever, just major transformations and transitions were triggered with that eclipse are reaching a more stabilized and more grounded and physical aspect with this full moon. Like the changes that were initiated with the eclipse, I feel were more beginning, at an unmanifest, non-physical level. It was energetically, it was spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And I feel like this full moon is bringing that into the manifest, into the physical reality. That's how I feel with this energy. So, let me show you the astrology. I always use the same app in all these videos. This app is called Star Chart on the Google Play Store. Everyone always asks me that. So this full moon is taking place in the constellation Aquarius. And Neptune is also present during this full moon. So Aquarius, first of all, the full moon represents our internal, emotional, spiritual self, okay? The part of yourself that's, within, internally. And whereas the sun represents your ego identity, the self that you project to others, the moon is your internal self. So the moon is in Aquarius. Aquarius is an energy of kind of expansion energy, similar to Jupiter. Aquarius is a sign of, open-mindedness, higher learning in that regard. It represents free thinking and deep thinking, and, using the powers of the mind and of the intellect to really push things forward to more growth and expansion. It's a good time to figure things out, to make plans, to gain clarity, and it's a good time to bring an energy of growth and expansion to anything that you're doing or planning for. Now, Neptune is the planet of really this watery, fantastical energy, which I feel coupled with this energy of the full moon in Aquarius, I feel like it will take on a positive aspect. And, you know, because fantasy can be negative. It can be escapism. It can be that type of thing. But, you know, distraction. But in the positive aspect, I feel like it's taking us more in an aspect of, you know, daydreaming in a constructive way. Like what you are imagining is actually in alignment with tangible things and practical things that you can actually do in the day-to-day. Or in your day-to-day life, rather. So this energy of the astrology matches with what I'm feeling about these transitions and changes that were initiated from the solar eclipse are now being brought to a more practical, earthly, grounded level. And we can begin to make changes. Whatever it was that shifted for us with the solar eclipse, now we're able to start making the physical changes, the practical changes to bring our physical self into alignment with where our spirit, our mind, our emotions has shifted already. And it's an ongoing process. It's not like an overnight thing. So this is all process, but this full moon is bringing us more to the aspect of being able to take action, physical action, to match where we shifted into in the dark moon solar eclipse, okay? So that's what I'm feeling. That's what the astrology is showing. Let's get into the cards. Now I align myself with the Most High God and the Holy Spirit Hecate. Please communicate the truth to me through these cards so that I may be guided for the highest good of all. Thank you, and so mote it be. Please give us your divine guidance for this week and for this full moon, so that we can use the energies for our highest good, greatest success, and joy. Thank you, and so mote it be. Okay, so the first card that we have representing us is the Ace of Cups. So the energy of this card is about this energy of kind of just bursting forth with new beginnings, especially spiritually and emotionally, relationship-wise. This card's asking us to go forward with love and trust and to really have faith in the new beginnings that are happening within and without. So we need to go forward with that energy because it's going to be important, especially this week and with this full moon energy. The next card that represents the present atmosphere is the Queen of Swords. So this card is telling us to, well, it's telling us rather what the energy is surrounding us. And it's telling us that the energy is supporting you to blaze your own path forward. This energy is kind of like saying you know what is best. You can feel it. And, don't let anything distract you. Don't let anything hold you back from walking that path. So maybe with this Neptune being conjunct the full moon, maybe there will be distractions. Or, just this energy of escapism. Or maybe it will come through the form of other people. But just don't let that stop you from doing what you need to do. And don't let anyone dissuade you from what you feel and what you know is best for yourself at this time. Because with the energies that have been going on with this transitional energy, it may be, kind of hard for you to feel sure of yourself. So don't let other people make you feel unsure. Don't let other people push you towards that end of the spectrum. Trust in this new beginning, this new version of yourself that's blossoming, and the path that it's telling you to take. Okay? Crossing us is the Six of Cups. So this represents a possible block or barrier or obstacle in the crossing position. The Six of Cups represents sort of people from the past, I feel, or maybe just looking at the past and looking at what you used to have. Which maybe had some good things, some good qualities, some good aspects, but there was probably also negative aspects there too. So if you're looking at the past in a way like you miss it, you miss what you used to have, a lot of times when we do that, we have this thing in our mind where we gloss over the negatives and just focus on the good things that were there. But chances are, life is ups and downs. Life comes with blessings and curses simultaneously all the time. So if you're looking at the past and thinking you had it so much better back then than you do now, did you really look more closely at the past and, think about some different things? Like maybe you didn't have as much spiritual growth as you do now back then. Maybe you weren't as wise back then as you are now. Maybe there's a lot of blessings that you have now that you did not have in the past. Okay? Hope I'm communicating that message clearly. Sometimes when we lose something that was good, it was for a greater purpose, and for greater growth within ourselves. Sometimes it means that our path just needed to go in a different direction, experience different blessings, different, bad times, in order to make certain growths and spiritual progress, within your soul's journey. I feel like acceptance is the key word here. Just accept things as they are. The good and the bad. Accept them as they come as well. That really is the only way forward, because if you resist things, you're not actually, that's not making anything better by resisting things. By refusing to accept what is, you're actually just prolonging, suffering in a way. When you accept what is, it makes it more easier to then move on to a solution or move on to, something else. So if this energy is coming up for you where you're looking at the past, comparing it to your present, and just like this comparing, contrasting mindset, don't let that block you, or don't let that become an obstacle to you experiencing your present right now and doing what you can with it. Beneath us is the 7 of coins. So this is an energy of kind of feeling impatient with the way things are going and with how slow progress is being made. So the lesson here is to be patient. Take stock of the progress that you are making, because with this card there is progress being made. There is growth. There is advancement. But, this is a coin card. And coins are the earth element. And the earth element is the slowest moving element when it comes to accumulating and, making changes and building up growth and advancement. So be patient with the progress that you're making and with how things are moving for you. Be thankful that there is movement, that there is growth. Stay in that vibration of thankfulness and keep putting forth the effort, because the effort that you're doing is working. It is making growth. It is making advancement. Just don't get impatient, and don't let impatience cause you to get frustrated and all this other negative energy that will stop you from continuing on the path that you're on, because you are on path to success. So just keep going, keep pushing through it, and stay patient and stay focused. In the past is the 2 of Swords. With this energy, it feels like it's letting you know that the 2 of Swords represents like a stalemate or a checkmate energy where there's no growth, there's no advancement. Things are at a standstill. This could be in relationships, this could be in career, this could be in your spirituality. It's going to be different for everyone watching. But it's an energy of like standstill and inertia and no movement. This card is coming up in the past position, so don't let this past experience block you from making advancement now, because there is potential for growth now. And there is support for advancement and progress now. This energy of standstill is over. It's come to an end. It's time to keep moving forward now. Crowning us is the Ace of Wands. Now this is an energy of what I just said. The Ace of Wands is a card of taking initiative, starting new projects, starting new things, new beginnings. We had the Ace of Cups, earlier. Now the Ace of Wands is here as well. So this is a time of great new beginnings and great energy to start things anew. And to start taking new paths and making advancement. Just get out of the past energy mentally. Don't hold yourself there. Figure out what you want to do and start taking the steps to manifest it. And the future position is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is basically telling you that things are advancing. Things are changing for the better. Whatever transitions you've been going through internally, it has turned you into a new person. And because of that internal shift, because of that new vibration that you have attained, your entire life is going to start shifting with that for the better. You've changed internally for the better, and now your life has no choice. Your outer life has no choice but to begin to reflect that. And this is a beautiful card because it always represents, good fortune coming in, success, abundance, prosperity, love, all of that good energy. It's coming in. The next card is the King of Cups, and it is in the position of our persona or our attitude going forward. The King of Cups represents a really fatherly energy, being considerate of other people, being supportive of other people and their dreams and their feelings and their inspirations, and also of yourself, being considerate of your own dreams and feelings and inspirations, being supportive of your own, advancement and growth, and also supporting others. This is the energy that we need to go forward with. And that does attract more blessings to you, as well as increase your ability to bless the lives of other people. The next card is the King of Wands, and this is in the position of how others see us, how we influence others. The King of Wands is also a very fatherly card, but it's also more of a card of, a king. There's more of an authority here. There's more of an energy of ambition and personal drive with this energy. But it is still fatherly or motherly, nurturing, supportive. This is how others see us. This is the type of influence that we have on other people. And that's a beautiful energy to carry. Maybe in the past you weren't able to provide that kind of energy to other people, but you can now. Because the next card is the Ten of Swords, and this is a card of ruin and destruction, but it's coming up in the hopes and fears position. So this card has a double meaning. It's ruin and destruction, but it's also a fresh beginning, a clean slate. The ruin that this card brings clears the way for a complete restart, a complete do-over, a completely new beginning. So, you might be fearing that this destructive energy, this ruinous situation, once again, this could be in any aspect of your life, relationships, career, your home, your spirituality. You may fear that this type of ruinous energy or this standstill from the past, energy, inertia, is still around, but it's really not. It's over with. And now it's time to go forward with a new beginning. So just have faith and have trust, like the Ace of Cups card said. Have trust and faith in this new beginning and in the new person that you've become. The final card is the Five of Swords. This also has a double meaning. This card is kind of like you could be your own worst enemy with this energy. You could have a defeatist mindset, and then therefore, you don't even try. You defeat yourself by feeling defeated. Or you can go forward with this mindset of victory. You can claim victory now and then go forward and manifest it. With the energy of this card, also too, there could be a negative aspect to victory, because with the Five of Swords energy, you could be a like gloating type of a winner. You don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. So just got to throw that in there. That is one of the meanings with this card. Don't gloat when you do have victory, when you do succeed in things, especially at the expense of other people being defeated or not getting the reward because you got it, type of thing. Be humble in your victories, and stay humble now before you even attain victory, because that will help attract victory to you if you stay humble. Okay? But don't defeat yourself by feeling like it's not even worth trying, like you're already defeated. That was in the past. That ruinous energy, that inertia was in the past, and now is in the new beginning. So use that energy this full moon to make some changes, and maybe do some spiritual meditations or spell work or prayer to get yourself there vibrationally, and then do what you need to do after that. Okay? I hope that you all have a great full moon and a great week, and thank you for watching. Hail to the witches and blessed be.